I have played with uh, I have to say PeePeeMan. I I've played with PeePeeMan before. Okay. Um, let's just get the giggles out now. Um, but I think FrankieDux I might have played with once. Um,
Really
so
good hand for Frankie,
yeah, let's see what do we got. The
especially the bonus cards. Yeah, I've played neither. I've actually played neither of them, but I heard that they're both really good because people just say like, "Oh, I lost to PeePeeMan," and it's just like it's just more funny when people say they lost to PeePeeMan.
yeah, I picture see if you cut out one of them, you just say P man, and then you say it in a British accent, it becomes Peeman. Like, oh no, it's the Peeman, and then that to me is just actually a lot funnier. But
I see.
we've got the
It's
Peeman.
humor, but I'm sure
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. Why is that? We'll need a ruling from Flant on why it would be because I don't think you wouldn't say I don't think you'd say Peepeeman. That just maybe you would. I don't know. That actually sounds pretty rad.
Mhm. So it
Coming.
looks like he's
Oh,
going the omnivore route for some reason. Don't know what persuaded him, but
yeah, I suppose I should look what's in the tray first.
nothing useful for a tucking engine.
No,
Mm.
no. I mean, yeah, because the hummingbird would basically be yeah. The hummingbird's kind of
Fine
I don't
swing.
want to say it's wasted anywhere else, anywhere other than the wetlands, but
Surely he goes with the nuthatch, right?
yeah. I mean, the grackle.
I like the grackle. What do
I
you?
do like the I do like the grackle. I kind of with the grackle like, again like the with the blackbird in the previous game. That's a bird that's gonna net -1 card, but generate points. So it works best in engines that
No,
where you're going to be
I
able to see
wanna.
some
Do
cards.
you see the YouTube groove? Because
No,
and
I
PP's screen looks very blurry. Or no, Frankie's screen looks very blurry, and I wonder how the quality is for viewers.
yeah, it's the same. It's kind of blurry.
Okay,
Whereas yeah,
okay,
whereas
not
the
much we
guy
can do
who's
about that.
right, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it could just be they might like if they're on their phone, um,
Mhm.
then could be a bandwidth issue. Whereas PeePeeMan's, uh, I cannot believe PeePeeMan's stream is coming in crystal clear. Oh my god, I am fired. Um, okay, so yeah, I mean, I think grackle, nuthatch, sparrow. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
not sure what the allure of the hawk is at this
it's
stage. I mean, you
only
can
end
use
of round goal, and I guess he.
right.
But what he already has the sparrow. He doesn't need hawk, I don't think. Right?
Yeah, I mean you've got the sparrow for that, and usually
This is very
one one grassland bird for this specific end around goal at the beginning is going to be enough to at least tie and often win.
mhm, yeah. Maybe he'll change his mind and get rid of his Swainson's hawk. That could
Yeah,
be.
I mean I could see that being a well, but then he kept a
Like he can. Okay, so he doesn't know
Kept
this.
a rodent.
Able to afford the Suede Sense, which is nice.
Let's see. Yeah, they
Maybe
kept a
he's
rodent.
thinking, oh, the Carolina Chickadee's there, so I can just pick that up, keep the Swainson's Hawk because I think it's a good card.
Oh,
It's possible. Hmm.
okay. Yeah, so you
Not
just
even
grab the
king
chick.
eggs to get to. Hmm. Okay, so that's as if he just hmm.
Yeah, so I think that the purpose for keeping the hawk here, from PeePeeMan's point of view, is got to be he's trying to make sure that he can get two birds in for the end of round. So you take food with the sparrow, get the sparrow out of the way, right? Play the chickadee, move the sparrow back, uh,
Hmm.
and get the food for the hawk. Maybe. I mean that's uh,
Yeah, but that's as if he just picked up the like he didn't really use the sparrow to pick up the chickadee. He straight up just picked up the chickadee. So
right.
could have just kept his other one. This is fine too, though. He's just gonna put that over there. He's gonna go back. So I guess this way he technically clicks on the wetland more times, which is maybe something he.
And I see with Frankie playing the hummingbird now PP Man knows, like, okay, I'm probably going to be looking at getting some free food here, so maybe not as much of a priority to. I mean, I play the chickadee fine, right? But
Mhm.
maybe you don't have to fear not having a second forest bird so much.
Yeah. It happened to work out because he's getting free food and because the hummingbird also happens to be in the grassland, but so it works out for him. I'm glad. Yeah, good. Ooh, Swift. Exactly what he wants.
Oh yeah, nice. Already has the food for it. Couple cards he can afford to get rid of with
It's
those
a
those
pipit.
big.
It's a pretty cheap bird and it helps with his bonus card. Yeah, okay, good. Wilson Snipes is also a cheap bird that helps with his bonus card. Because if he's relying on hummingbird food, then kind of what he has to do.
Uh, well, I thought the bonus card is omnivore, right? So the
Oh no
snipe.
no, I'm sorry. I thought I thought that one of them picked enclosure builder. That was my bad. Okay, good. So you can ignore that. But with
Yeah, we'll
pretty
strike
decent
that from the
cheap.
record.
Yeah yeah. I'm assuming that's passerine specialist.
Yeah, passerine specialist or forester. Now, right now they've already got what, two birds to the passerine and
Yeah.
none to the forester. So plus the well, nothing in their hand right now is
No,
also
I
a
don't think the
passerine, but
Swift is small enough. Yeah.
no, I think that's 46 centimeters if I remember right. But, um,
Oh.
oh, hello. Those are some potentially powerful birds there in the swallow and the woodpecker.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, those aren't maybe the greatest. I mean, the woodpecker not so much for for Frankie, just because they've already got I mean, they don't. I don't. You know, they've got just the got the hummingbird already, kind of working for them with the egg laying, but
They probably just want another hummingbird.
yeah.
Possible. Grab the wheat, maybe. Or maybe it's too soon.
Oh,
It's up to him.
you know, if he grabs the
Grub. I guess he wants to play the snipe first, so that makes sense, yeah.
they're not gonna. They're gonna say, please, please don't. That swallow better not go unclaimed. You know, if you're Frankie and you got a hummingbird and you can get a swallow in the in the grassland, you've got that dream scenario where you can get do all three actions in the one habitat. So
Yeah. Oh wow. Crazy.
oh, and the vulture is actually I like that I like that card for Frankie because it makes up. They've got no forest birds right now, so it makes up for their weaker food engine with PeePeeMan having that Swainson's hawk in the grassland. They're probably going to get, you think, 5 maybe uh, 4 to 5 pieces of food from that vulture over the
We're
course of
either
the game.
condemning that Swainson's hawk to being a 5 or 6 points bird, depending on when PeePeeMan decides to activate it towards the end, or he's just gonna get free food to support his hummingbird economy. So
Yeah,
it's a really good card.
yeah, it's always nice when you get a card that can uh, neutralize an opponent's card like that.
Mm-hmm. I guess he was just denying the woodpecker. That's all right.
Well, yeah, I mean, because PeePeeMan's got the chickadee up there. If he could get the woodpecker played, then he's got he's getting 2 food plus a point from the chickadee, plus would have egg spaces to activate the woodpecker twice before he had to spend the eggs. So
Bit of a shame that the common loon showed up.
yeah, I much prefer the the uncommon loon. The common loon. I'm not, you know what? I'm not even going to try to bail that joke out.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead. Say something useful, please.
Well, no, it wasn't even that useful. It's just common loon would have been nice with the omnivore, but now it's gone. So it's just a little bit of unfortunate timing. So
Yeah, that becomes an 8 point bird for 2 food with the omnivore,
yeah,
which is
very
great.
useful for Frankie because sometimes he can't choose his food. Like he's choosing it, but he doesn't have that much control over it.
Yeah, and the Wilson snipe for uh, for the for PeePeeMan is he's gonna. I mean, if he uses that power, and Frankie gets that swallow in the grassland there, Frankie can then be using those additional cards to run through the swallow and really really get things cranking.
I'm surprised he hasn't played the Vulture yet. It is free, but maybe he doesn't think it's worth it. Maybe he's just gonna cycle through it.
Yeah, I mean, it is only a 2 points bird, but you know, you've got to figure that, you know, you're looking at probably, you know, like I say, maybe around 4 or so pieces of food from it, and you know, so when you've got no forest bird, plus it gives you another. It's like if for whatever reason, you know, you do decide that you want to go to the forest, at least now you can swap a card for a second piece of food.
Puffin. You're not gonna. I don't know. I don't see him playing that with the hummingbird, but maybe if he's like a monk and waits patiently, perhaps. Yeah, this is possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
seeing the puffin has motivated him to put that down.
Yeah, and I think, you know, he wants to get that, uh, try to get that swift down in the grassland as soon as he can. You know, that way, I mean, he's getting 4 eggs a turn plus the 5 that he would get from the swift, plus you tuck another card. Oh, boom! Yeah, you get that. Uh, you got food from that right away. Although it looks like the food.
Okay, so he's going for a bald eagle instead. That's okay. I don't hate that.
But yeah, I mean, I think if you're Frankie, you're looking to, you know, I would be looking to build that grassland out to that fourth spot, and then start, uh, you know, start basically going between your wetland and your grassland, trying to you know, convert those all those excess cards into points. You just have to manage, you know, your X space carefully, but should be. Oh no,
Rid of a swift. I think normally I would agree with this actually, but right here because he's getting free food, his opponent or no free cards from his opponent, and he can activate his own version of Wilson Snipe for his own free cards, and he gets a lot of free cards anyway. I think it's actually it would have been nice for him to keep that. Personally, I would have done that because he's not going to play both the Puffin and the Bald Eagle.
no.
Or maybe he is, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it. You're talking 6 pieces of food between them, and you've got no forest, and you know, yeah, you just have to be waiting. Like you say, you know, it would take patience, right? You patience of a monk. You would need to be. It would just take you a long time to get that stuff down, and in the meantime, you know, you're gonna run out of egg space.
Oof. Okay, understandable. Yeah, if you can just get 1 kill on that, it becomes the same thing. It's okay.
So, think, think Frank, you got a text from mom.
Yep.
Okay, so
Not
Frankie.
too late for a catbird, actually. I don't think. If he can get the food for it, which it's kind of awkward for him because he hasn't started. But
Yeah, I think he's really going. Frankie's really going after that. Really going after that eagle.
Because Catbird, it only needs to have 3 turns being activated, and it already just becomes like an 8-point bird. This setup, or it could be used to get more food. So it's okay. It's just he doesn't have much control over food he gets, so might or might not be able to do it opportunistically.
Right. Yeah. Anytime you're relying on the on the hummingbird, where you get a food and your opponent gets a food. Yeah, I mean you're a little bit at the mercy of what you're. I mean, not well, you're always at the mercy of the feeder when you depend on the feeder, but you're only getting one piece at a time before your opponent can jump in and take it. So, all right, so PeePeeMan's got the end of round. Yeah, I think someone was listening when I said something about the one player on Habitat View in the previous game, because now we have two of them.
Oh. Well, consistency matters. Yeah, so well, nice.
Somebody's name is that somebody's name is Head. Oh, there we go.
Get a Inca Dove. How many cards satisfy Inca Dove for PeePeeMan over here?
Well, let's see. They've got the Swainson's Hawk, I know. And I mean, if they play it after the Eagle, it would go for the Eagle.
Do you think he needed to grab cards here? Groove?
Gosh, honestly, and I apologize. I am really having a hell of a time with this Habitat View. Like, this is so difficult to follow. So, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the food to play either, or I should say, he's got the food to play the Dove, but that seems like kind of a wasted play right now. And it doesn't have. I mean, it doesn't have anywhere near the food to play the Eagle. So, yeah, I mean, I'd be looking to grab some cards.
No, I think for Frankie, I think it's fine for PeePeeMan to grab cards. He's getting free food and he has a nuthatch. It's okay for him to grab cards. But for FrankieDux, I'm not sure if was he running out of egg space?
Well, it's super blurry, but I think he's got lots of open. I think it looks like he's got 8 open spots in the grassland.
Nice.
Ah, the house bench. One thing
Maybe
with
he wants to grab food. I can't tell how full his eggs.
Yeah, I mean, I know it looked like he had it like around 8 spots. We could get 8 spots in the grassland. So the flicker to get to, you know,
Does Flicker satisfy breeding manager?
yeah, flicker's got 4 or maybe even 5 spots.
Okay. I mean, if he's playing just lay eggs all game, then I don't hate Flicker as long as he gets like 2 or 3 grubs. It's not great though. Yeah, the food is hard for him because he wants to play the house finch, and I think he kind of has his eye on the warbler, the hooded warbler, but nothing he can do right now really helps anything, so he might brute force the house finch.
Yeah, I mean that gives you that gives you, I give him 25 egg spaces, and he'd have 19 of them open, and then would be able to get 3 eggs and 2 tucks and a shot at the hawk for a few turns. Plus it goes to the end of round, right? Because they've got finch, American robin, the common grackle, and the song sparrow. So that give them 4 bull nest birds versus Frankie's. He's got, I know, the hummingbird, uh, just the vulture in the forest, I think, and then I don't believe he's got a bull nest bird in the grasslands. No, 2 falcons. So, or 2 platforms. I always call them falcon nests.
Yeah, that's what they're for. Yeah. Can't really grasshopper. That makes sense. He's going for his last bonus card. You doing okay, Groove? Getting dizzy
Oh,
or?
I'm good, brother. I am just I'm you know I'm looking at some of the memes. I mean, I know Flan is I'm looking in the nest, for the through the comments for the chat, and I know that Flan is the meme lord, but man, Elsie's got a strong meme game. Like that girl bringing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Sometimes when, like, I guess we're always trying to say something, but sometimes, like, when, actually, I don't know if I should say, like, like when you get, like, the disconnects of a Discord and it's like, it's almost comedic. It's like, oh, did we say something weird?
Bacon. So she does, the exploding brain meme, right? So she's got this is platform nest, basket nest, falcon nest, bacon nest. Got Elsie, your treasure.
Yeah. Bacon. Which one's a bacon nest?
I, dude, I don't know what bird has a bacon nest, but I hope that it lives near me because that sounds delicious.
Ooh, purple Gallinule is actually so perfect for Frankie here because it has so much egg space, and it's the right egg space for the end of round goal too, and before, so gotta be really happy about that. Groove, you
Yeah,
good?
you know what else? You know what else it looks like in addition is like the bacon. It's the on the some of the old like hand dryers, like the world dryers. It would have the thing where you rub your hands on, and it looks like it's dispensing bacon. Yeah, I think there's actually a meme flying around about that, which says open hands receive bacon.
Oh, looks like he is playing the cat bird, which is nice. I think this can help him get down all of the birds he wants to get down. Also help his opponent get down all of the birds he wants to get down. It happens.
Oh yeah, and there you're just kind of, the implicit gamble is that you can
So
make
Groove,
better
what do you
use of.
think is the play for Frank? He has so many nice cards. What cards are you thinking?
Oh God, I've been looking at the chat, and you're asking me what. Uh,
I think we're cutting out a bit. Can you hear me fine?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
My
yeah,
my 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 hearing aids on. I can hear you.
perfect. I think he is going for a purple Gallinule because it's has a lot of egg space, which is useful for him because he's running out of egg space. And
Yep.
it's also omnivore, and it's also for the last end of round goal. So that's what I said.
Yeah.
I think at some
Yeah. It's
point.
kind of. It's kind of. That's. It's kind of. It's perfect spot. Where the omnivore bonus card and the bacon nest egg space is involved. Then
Yeah, the bacon nest.
yeah, that's where the Gallinule shines.
Yes, good
Yeah.
bacon.
See, and the PeePeeMan is going to be able to make uh, good use of that extra food with those two tucking cards in the grassland. So PeePeeMan's got a really nice setup here where he's got 20 open egg spaces right now. So plenty of plenty of space to be using that grassland at the end, and can also get some big point birds down with that extra food. I mean, already you see the bald eagle and the swan in their hands.
I know
So
he just has to wait here. He's going for the free fish. Okay. Oh, now he has all the food he'll ever need to play all of his cards.
6 point advantage on the end of rounds.
Yep.
Now Frankie, if I remember with the Grebe and the Egret, Frankie's got all those bacon nest spots plus the golden eagles, so 7. Uh, you know what? I'm not even going to try to do math again because they're just gonna be on me for it. So I'll just say a lot,
A lot.
a, lo-
That's
a lot of yeah, a lot of bacon and eggs on Frankie's board.
so. Although PeePeeMan over here isn't at his full capacity, he doesn't need to be because he's just going to get some free food every turn to lay about 4 eggs, which is pretty good. all the big birds he has down.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the setup for Frankie a lot better.
Well, yeah. Frankie's got. Let's see. 4 eggs, potentially 5, with if you spend the food for it. 6, 7 with the 2 points for tucking on the swallow, the one from the swallow itself, of course, and the other from the catbird, and then potentially an 8th point from that golden eagle. So as long as Frankie's got the egg space to run that, then it's looking good. But I didn't. Was I supposed to put on my 3D glasses for Frankie's board? Like I don't. I don't. I'm trying to set a record here for I've been winning so many challenges. I may as well win the challenge for like most times a person identifies themselves as born in the early 80s or before in one broadcast.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Okay, I think I just had like a really bad internet spike for a second,
Oh,
but I think we're back to the present. So we're could you repeat what you said? I couldn't quite hear anything.
oh, you're probably better off for it, honestly. It's yeah, everybody at who's actually listening to this is jealous of you right now. Hashtag jealous, hashtag blessed. I think not only am I, forfeiting my right to do commentary, I'm also forfeiting my right to like comment on commentary. People are my credibility is just out the window, dude. They're gonna be like, hey guys, I have some suggestions for your commentary. Yeah, we've heard you commentate. We're good, bro. Thanks.
Hey. So I guess there's options for plays right now are the 2 forest birds for a total of I guess 8 points, subtracting the thingamabobs, subtracting the eggs, and the other play is a whooping crane. I'm not sure if he can do both, but if he could do both, then that's pretty good. Because I think those 2 forest birds, I'm not sure if they both count towards passerine, but I know the woodpecker probably, or no. I think
Yeah, the hooded warbler.
yeah, the hooded warbler. Yeah, exactly. That one counts. So
Yeah, I feel like the downy
I think
woodpecker
you
is
should trade the puffin for the other warbler. I don't see him playing the puffin. I mean, don't give up on your dreams and all. He has better.
if you want a puffin queen, you puffin. Like that's
I mean, there's a lot of fish here, so you never know. But I think it's more, yeah, it's definitely more important for him to do his passerine specialist.
yeah. You get those 2 warblers down, or you're looking at 15 points from the birds. Plus, I don't know if that would give them max. I don't know if they've met the passerine yet.
Yeah, I can't see. Um,
I'm not.
Playing
I
war
haven't had enough to
definitely
drink.
get
If I see that's what I should have done. I should have had a few drinks before this, and then Frankie's screen would be coming in loud, clear as a bell.
all right. Yeah, I think he'll satisfy that as long as he gets one of his warblers down. He's not under too much pressure to get them both down.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like 3 turns left, 4 pieces of food.
I think now
going.
time if he's gonna play his what's the word called? The whipping crane to play his whipping crane because he kind of wants to see if there's anything he can. I guess he already if he has omnivore already, sure. Because usually you don't want to leave it till the very last turns for omnivore, but I think he'll be fine for that anyway.
Yeah, no, I think the downy woodpecker is a 30-centimeter bird.
Yeah, imagine if he plays the blue warbler instead of a hooded warbler, and then the bonus card he gets from a whipping crane is like food web expert.
Oh no! But switch the. Oh no, I guess it's there's a 1 point difference. I was gonna say switch the blue-winged warbler for the hooded warbler in case you get the forester bonus card, but there's a 1 point difference there, so it does make
Yeah,
sense.
same with the the food web expert. It would just be kind of funny if those two exact bonus cards showed up, and it's like, oh wow.
Oh yeah, that'd be brilliant.
It'd be golden. Yeah, so he's getting rid of big birds for his opponent, but his opponent already has some nice birds to play.
Getting rid of big bird, but Snuffleupagus is intact. Yes, amazing. I mean, I'm going all in on the terrible jokes here, man. So
It's okay. You're not even registering, unfortunately, or for better or worse. I guess that's.
I think if I win like the 12 games of Christmas raffle, I might, uh, you get like the custom card, right? I don't know, I might consider having to make a custom card of Big Bird.
Big Bird. Yeah, floating lakes. I don't remember what joke he made in specific, but I think in a game I lost, I'm like, wow, you had a lot of big birds, and he said something about Sesame Street, and it was funny. I don't remember exactly what he said. So
Well, if you're gonna make bad jokes, at least make them unoriginal. That's the lesson.
mhm. So I think for is he thinking between playing the hooded warbler or to get those 3 points, or playing the whooping crane? I guess that's what he's thinking. But he only has 2 turns, so he can't play both because he's not getting any free food.
Right. Well, I mean, if you can only play one, you've got to play the crane. I mean, the crane is already more points than the warbler, and that's even before you
Yeah,
account for the additional bonus card that you'd be getting,
I agree.
unless
Yeah,
unless the warbler would push him to max on the passerine, and then maybe it's a different discussion, but
yeah. Maybe. Oh no, he's not doing that. I thought maybe he was thinking of picking up the red-eyed to get him higher on Passerine. I'm not sure if that would apply though, but I don't think that's what he's doing.
okay, yeah, no, I mean, I
Well,
still
he's
think,
switching his food out for that.
yeah, I still think I prefer the crane. I mean, the crane's already 8 points without any extra finagling, and then you've got
Mhm.
uh, the value of the bonus card on top of it,
Yeah,
where
he's kept the
you
whooping
know
crane since the beginning of the game. I think if he's here,
you know,
he might as well take that red-eyed Vireo. Uh, yeah, good.
No, you won that round.
Okay, so yeah, I still like I do agree with you, the Whipping Crane better than this Hooded Warbler, Red-Eyed Vireo combo.
Well, yeah, if that's, I mean, because if they're at 4 birds right now on the passerine, then it's 10 points, but you're going to pay 4 eggs to get them, so there's 6, and then you're only getting 3 more from the passerine, so that's 9 in total versus 8 on, or 6 from the crane plus the
Versus
2.
6 plus the bonus card, yeah. So I
Yeah,
is technically safer than a dud for the bonus card, but he has so many cards down, right?
right. Yeah. I mean,
It
it's
is
one of those like where they say in the you know in the stock market in the long term, if you're conservative, if like people get too conservative long term, then that's the that's losing. Like you're
yeah. Maybe he thinks like if he does at least this much, he can take the game. And you can sometimes those calculations.
sure.
I like it better for FrankieDux, but we'll see. Tucking engines can be pretty stupid sometimes. Yep. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Close game.
Close game. Good game. Yeah.